This is ATL Float, Alt Space Radio. I'm your host, JoeSneaker. Hey, we're having a little technical. We're going to start this again. Hold up. Because I'm hearing music. Y'all ain't hearing music. Check this out. Push button. Stop recording. Let's go here. And then we're going to go down to. This is embarrassing, man. I'm grooving. I'm listening to stuff in the headphones. Nothing going on out there, though, right? All right. So here we go. Go to our settings. And this is my special setting for AltspaceVR USB mix minus. We got to take that off. Now let's go back. And we're going to try this one more time. I mean, it was a nice beginning to the show. I'm just grooving. And I look at the meter. I'm like, there's nothing out there. We're live. No, we're not live. We're dead. We're live. I don't know. Can't be dead and live at the same time. So here we go. This is what y'all missed. Check this out. This is ATL Float, Alt Space Radio. I'm DJ JoeSneaker.
For those who surround you, need no funny kind. You can't see what's on my brain, I live inside my mind. Out of space and out of sight, you need me in my line. Need no face, don't need no phonies, no. Need no snakes, no only homies down for show. On go. Get a book and get the front and we load up and roll. I got kids, yeah, I got staff, I make a little need more. I sell records, you sell packs, not on my level, no. I'm a pop star, I'm a rock star, I'm a winner. Think I'm not hard, you smoke rock hard waste, man, why you dumb? I'm with airline, we on airlines like we on the run. I'm with Tay, girls run up on me, they done. Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Check cash, yeah, I need my ass. Why check cash, yeah, I need my money line. Why check cash, yeah, I need my money line. Why check cash, yeah, I need my.
That's it, money line. Like we're gonna talk about the money. I'm still trying to get settled in here. I got paper everywhere. But yeah, I mean, there's so much going on in alt space right now. I went to the meeting yesterday. It was yesterday morning. It's called Let's Build in VR. Meeting that they have, I think it's like 5 days a week. I don't know, a couple of days a week. And they talk about world building. And what I found out, I'm like, hey, there's some money to be made out there. Y'all need to know about that. So before I get into that, I'm going to play a little bit of Apollo. And this is Wait, Stick With Me. That's what I'm talking about. We're doing hip hop today. And we're talking about the money. Yeah. Okay. Now, y'all heard about the latest update. Everybody's been crying, and I've been crying too. Ever since 4.3.5, and then 4.3.6 just came out, and they got rid of all the kits because of Stinky. Was that the name of the company? It was Stinky Psyche something. I'm just gonna call them Stinky because I can't think of the name. I mean, it was a fallout over royalties. This is from their point of view. This is what they actually put out there. So it royalties. They wanted some money. That I heard that there were kits being passed around, and they're not getting no second, third royalties, what have you. I mean, there's a way to put that stuff in there, but that's beyond the scope of this show. But what I found out was the little button that had everything in it called featured kits. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that build the worlds or just trying to get into building worlds. You know, it's this world building thing that's going on in Altspace, okay? And they just took all our furniture and stuff away, and there's also a danger of some other things I found in that meeting, you know, that can happen to your assets, such as people that leave AltspaceVR. So if they make something for you and they decide, hey, I don't want to do this no more, and they disappear, a lot of that content can disappear too. So we have reputable builders out there. You know, I'm going to give a shout out. Hey, Matty Boy, give a shout out to Millie. Give a shout out to, I can never forget Artsy. Give a shout out to Artsy. Only thing I'm saying is if you deal with a world builder, try to deal with people that have reputation and do a good job. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's just like anything else. But I had to bring that up because, like I said, this rabbit hole gets real deep. All right? Let's go with, I have some more music here. Because, like I said, I ain't going to talk y'all to death. I'm just going to give y'all the information and give you something to rock your head too, right? This is VVS by Blue Steel. I got a couple of mentions here. I'm looking at, what does this thing say? Hold up. Because, I mean, some things, like, it just caught my ear. I'm adjusting this volume again because, you know, the Masterclass #2 just came out, and that's the one where we talk about sound. We talk about watching your VU meters and what's good sound, what's bad sound. You need to check that one out. It just came out, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I don't remember. My days are running together because I have all these projects that I need done. I have to start looking for some people out there in alt space. I'll let y'all know how that goes. But, yeah, I'll say that a lot. But, probably shouldn't say but. You say your butt's just everywhere. Pioneering digital Broadway. Okay, I'm talking about money. I talked to a friend of mine years ago, and this had to do with, you write music and you put music out there, you don't get paid. And I'm like, well, all you have to do to get paid is close the loop. So you have your product that you put out there, then you have your strategy, to get the money, and then you have whatever it is, entity that collects your money, and then you have your money. But usually, now, collection is not a problem these days. You have to go to people's house back in the day, maybe, knock on the door, send them a letter in the mail, they never answer or pay the bill. Well, the beautiful thing about this economy is that this is a pay up front, pay as you go, pay per view economy. So it's easy to get paid. You just have to close the loop. So when it came to closing the loop with music, and this is not a plug for CD Baby because I have my issues with them too, like flagging my music, and it's my music, and copyright strike against the copyright owner. Okay, I got my paperwork right here in my safe, so I can prove everything is mine. But that's another, like I said, I'm rambling again. I ain't trying to ramble. But like I said, I see more things coming into alt space. When Elton John shows up, come on now, y'all know Elton got some money. Do Google that thing. How much is Elton John worth? And then you come back. I tried to get to the concert. I really did. And what happened was it was full. And they had to have like 3 or 4 rooms open or something like that. But when I finally did get in after everything was over, I meant to say, I saw the screens. And I'm like, that was such a beautiful idea. I mean, we have artists also that come in where you can't get into the event unless you have a Microsoft AltspaceVR account. And the reason being is because that Microsoft account is tied to a debit or a credit card. So when you go into that event, it automatically comes off your card. So that's definitely a loop that's closed, isn't it? Microsoft ain't sleeping on this, but some of us are. I mean, right now, if they're getting rid of all the worlds and they're getting rid of all the kits, what does that tell you? We need somebody to go to work. We need somebody to lay some brick, mortar. We need somebody to build worlds, build kits. So if you're sitting around with nothing to do and you got some computer skills back in the day and you feel they don't need you no more, or you didn't quite make it in that class, try some of those Unity classes. Some people can handle it, some people can't. But I see young people getting into that. And like I said, if you learn the skill now, where it's not big, when it gets big, guess who blows up with it? You're already on the bus, okay? You don't have to get your ticket. You're already riding. See? But people think this is a city bus. This ain't no city bus. This bus goes around the world. And I am unapologetic, says Timothy Infinite on his song. This is ATL Flow, Altspace Radio. I'm your host, DJ JoeSneaker. And we're broadcasting actually around the world this morning. Shout out to New Zealand. I see you out there, Bruce. I see you out there. As a matter of fact, I need to get my shout outs out there and a quick announcement. We have, just this past weekend, we had come on, why did that thing do that? I'm not trying to rotate this thing. I'm trying to read it. Thank you. There we go. We had an evening of elegance early in the morning. We had our rehearsal last Monday evening. It was a very beautiful event. Great, talented singers. I mean, I'm hearing some talent. Allspace is bringing out the best in people that sing. You know, I'm saying I'm coming here. I'm trying to do jingle bells. I'm thinking Christmas, all that. I get it. Oh, jingle bells, jingle. And then somebody come behind me singing opera. I'm like, oh, hell no. I am not going there with no damn jingle bells. Somebody come behind me and just blow the crowd away. I got to come with it, okay? I got to come with it. But an evening of elegance is going to be Friday December 3rd and Saturday December 4th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, okay? And it's going to be an after party with DJ Blade Relic on the ones and twos. And this is a Diamond Max experience, and it's hosted by, shout out to Diamond Ryder and T-Max. All right? So I see some talent out there. I really do.
I'ma need safety. Tell her I can't snake me.
This is Two-Tone.
My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone
Tilden Park.
Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going, I keep it factual. I'm on sabbatical. I'm out in Central America. I need a break from hysteria. Park like the one with the carousel. I get it lit in your area. I'm locked to the vision, it couldn't be clear. You couldn't pay me to care enough. I dare you to hate me supreme with the sound through the stereo. So turn it up loud when you hearing us. We live and it's good in your area. My mama proud, she tearing up and it's going down. Got your girl aroused by these massive stacks like 100 pounds. Running big laps till the sun is down like 100 miles. Tinted frames on me leaning down. I'm winning now. Been a while, you ain't like me then, but how you like me now? Real one, if I hold you down, I'ma keep it there till we in the ground. Jet black when I paint the town, only blue sheets when they pay me now. Treat it setback like a step back. Wave, I got the game in the vice grip. Way up when the virus clear. All the homies on the flight list. Verbally gifted, take the plot and I twist it. Got it big lit. Sex with the incense, got my mind rents, won't stop, I'm relentless. I'ma need safety. Tell her I can't snake me. Ray gun off safety. My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going, I want a grill for the mouthpiece, so bright that it light on my face. Your shawty just call me a fave, cause she like my character traits. I never stop for a break. I put a lock on the game, I put a stock in my name, but I give a f about the fame. I took a bite of that life and it tastes so exquisite, it feel like you do when you look in my pendant. Hopeless romantic, my girl, chin up for the kid, I'm not on no simps. Won't stop to the youngest he dreams, wanna take him from rags to riches. I heard that you claim that you know me, but you ain't the homie, the f is your friendship. I need the loyalty, bag up the royalty, I give a f if you notice me. Ain't nobody holding me, big wave at your shoreline so they know it's me. Babe boy from the cold seas, nitro with a new pen, go at ISO, tell him don't reach. Ice cold with it, no fleece. I'ma need safety, tell her I can't snake me. Ray gun off safety, my girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world, she want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going, hey, look, I'm going, yeah, I'm going, crazy, wave, yeah, crazy, yeah, look, I'm going, crazy, wave, hey, look, I'm going, yeah, I'm going, crazy, wave, yeah, crazy, yeah, look, I'm going, crazy, wave.
All right. Gotta turn my mic up again because I had a little bit of a problem. All right, let me see here. On my show, from November the 10th, I talk about Stinky. Stinty, Synty Studios, pulling away from and out of, I like Stinky, pulling out of AltSpace because they don't want their assets out in the metaverse. Okay. You can still buy their stuff, but it must be in a video game. You cannot tell stories with it. Use the furniture for a virtual home. Put your virtual Rolls Royce out front and your virtual boat. I mean, everything was gone. So if you have those assets, make sure you do not delete them. I'm going to cover that in a masterclass. How to protect your assets. Just move them where people can't see them for a little bit. Maybe that shouldn't be a whole show. That's not a whole show. You can't do a whole show to tell people to move stuff. Just tell them to move their stuff. Move your stuff. I read yesterday on the internet that the metaverse is on schedule to an economy of, get this number, 1.3 trillion. Now, nobody knows what that number is, but when you look at the U.S. debt and the budget and all this stuff, you start getting into those extra zeros. They say this is going to be accomplished by 2050. But what I have noticed is that with AltspaceVR or virtual reality in general, if you see the people that are buying headsets and people that can't get in because they don't have headsets, which creates a greater desire to try to get in, Christmas rolls around. I don't care what you call it. I call it Christmas. Christmas rolls around. And then when Christmas rolls around, hey, what happens? People go crazy. Black Friday, gotta have this, gotta have that. The kids are bothering me about this Oculus headset. I don't understand it, but if I don't buy this thing, this child not gonna leave me alone, and yada 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 yada. Okay, then they put the headset on, and they hear that and the ooh. So that's another story. As a matter of fact, that's today's story. So we're gonna get back. I'm just like, each time Christmas comes around, I mean, really, each time Christmas comes around, okay, people buy more and more stuff. We know that. I can only speak for America. I can't speak for Africa. I've never lived there. But what I'm saying, I'm sure, Africa's, a lot of their cities and stuff are more progressive than ours. I noticed some of the pictures and videos that I see of the cities over there, they don't even have garbage on the streets. I'm like, okay, why they keep showing me the Tarzan version, okay? That's a different show, okay? Rambling, this is The Prize by Titan Park. Come on, Titan Park. Sounds like his last tune, doesn't it? Okay, so like I said, the announcement is, as each Christmas comes around, people want more and more. So you don't think Walmart's not going to get a piece of that action? Why shouldn't you get a piece of that action? I've seen boutiques. I've seen bars. I've seen concerts. What else have I seen out there? Places to go where you can relax. I mean, it's software you can pay for to put you in a different space if you're all rattled, And people need more and more of that. It's more like an escape. So what I'm saying is, what if the quarantine, y'all know what I'm talking about, was just an experiment to see how much business can grow online? You have online content. So when you're online, you got to have content. So virtual reality, to me, is easier to measure because all you got to do is track the hardware. Hardware sales, that's it. You can see how many people buy glasses. Then you know to put up a sign so they can read it. That's all I'm saying. Just hang on to them horses. I'm trying to tell y'all. The boat's coming in, the boat's leaving, the bus is leaving, the bus. Like I said, it goes round the world. So you don't have to personally meet your customers. They don't have to personally meet you. All you have to do is have a platform for them to get your product and a backstory to get back, like Patreon or something, PayPal, pay whatever. I'm saying all y'all got some kind of pay whatever, right? So, real world, I refer to as RW, okay? And I'm letting y'all know what's so attractive about virtual reality. We're going to branch just a little bit off of AltspaceVR. But AltspaceVR has the same principles now. Like, you can fly an airplane. So if real world tells you you cannot fly an airplane because, your vision is too bad, or you have some other type of they got to pass a physical every year. The pilots do. As far as I know, I don't know. It could be every 2 years, but I think it's every year. And they got to make sure that they're strong and very vigilant and they're not going to pass out in the cockpit. So they kind of go over their health with a fine-tooth comb. So if VR or if real world, RW, says you can't be a pilot, virtual reality says you can, because there's X-plane. But not only X-plane, you're in the cockpit. AltspaceVR, there was a world, I don't know if it's still there or not, where you could get in an airplane and fly. Yeah, that was Altspace. It was a military plane. Yeah, you can get in and you can fly and all that stuff. I thought that was so cool. I don't see it anymore. I don't know if it's what do you call it? A casualty of what happened before. Man, there's my thing. It's turned sideways. I don't want my, you know what? Let me put some music on here because I'm starting to get frustrated. Frustration is not for me. This is Tambourine by Exy Rusan. I think I'm going to do the vocal version of that.
I talk my then keep it honest, keep it independent. I hear them hating, but that's only cause they inconsistent. He said the weapon wouldn't prosper, now they wouldn't form. I'm by the golf, I hit the middle and it's good and warm. I got the $1 million motors, I've been getting to it. I got the that boost your ego when you listen to it. I know they waiting on the fall, but I doubt that. Cause I've been buying Bitcoin on the bounce bag. Might need a minute in the morning, I've been working late. You see me living in my purpose, I don't perpetrate. I'm certified, mattress off the Yerba mate. She in a green velvet box to make it percolate. And I just hope they play me never and they play this forever. Put my family on so we can make it together. Gave Gave my life to God and now he making it better. But just in case they plotting on it, got a brand new Beretta. I'm tryna shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. Shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. I'm tryna shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. I'm tryna shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a... Hold up, slow down, baby, don't you see me? I'm flicking. My in-person better than the TV depiction. Know them devils plotting, wanna see me in prison. But just know all my brothers riding, there won't be no division. I'm making money, making magic, baby, come congratulate me. Acting aggy, starting to agitate me like he glad to play me. Even moments when I ain't mashing, I be acting gravy. I be stunning, stepping in my pennies like the magic play me. And I hope they play me never, and they play this forever. Put my family on so we can make it together. Gave my life to God and now he making it better. But just in case they plotting on it, got a brand new Beretta. I'm feeling fresh about the freezer, baby, cool as a can. Give up about feelings, trying to purchase some land. I know why they bitter, yes I do understand. I'm doing everything I wanna, they just do what they can. I'm trying to shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. Shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. I'm tryna shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a work break. I'm tryna shake something, move something that's an earthquake. Coming in every 30 minutes like a...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Yeah.
Coming in every 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
This is ATL Flow, All Space Radio, and I'm your host, DJ JoeSneaker. We're talking about the money. Duh. I had to put that on there. Kind of gets attention, maybe. So, next thing I want to talk about in AltspaceVR is artwork. Artwork flourishes in VR as people decorate their virtual reality homes. Now, when you go to your virtual space, go into your home in AltSpace. Oh, I'm not talking about the fancy ones. We got the mansions. I love the mansions. I think this is the only place where people get mansions because they can afford it. Why do people get mansions in RW? Because they can afford it. So in VR, if you can afford it, you got your mansion, okay? Artie's gonna Artsy is gonna see to that, okay? If it says that's something you want to do, I've seen mansions, but I gotta go with in my opinion. And everybody's entitled to your opinion. Opinions are like what? Assholes. Everybody has one. Okay, my opinion. In my opinion. If you want a mansion, see Artsy. That's my opinion. All right. Shout out to who's online right now. We got Anthony. I saw Anthony yesterday. He was someplace and I wanted to hook up with him, but I was tied up. But he was in I think a builder space or something. And I'm trying to learn a little bit about building. I mean, if I can't build a building, maybe I can build a kit. I put Unity on my computer, as so many other people have. And I put on a little video on YouTube. I'm going to learn this. Next thing I know, my screen didn't look like his. I thought we had the same version of Unity. But the buttons and things changed. So if your screen doesn't look like your instructor's screen, at that point you become lost. And I'm like, I can't handle this right now. I think that was like 3 months ago. So I said, I'll go with Flintstone furniture. I'll go with the AltSpace stuff. I'll go with what's it called? Town props and all that, city props. Man, beautiful stuff out there. Police cars, fire engines, homes, buildings, even the church. The sitcom that I'm getting back to. I did write the script for it. I just have time to do that show yet. But the church came from, Stinky. I had to call him Stinky. I can't remember the name. But you know what I'm Cinti, the Cinti store. They own Sketchfab, you know. I don't know if they own SketchUp too, but I understand they do own Sketchfab. So you can't take anything from Sketchfab and put it in your home. So they say, I don't know. Like I said, the jury's still out on that mess. Once the money gets right, they'll be back. I'm not even worried about that. So I'm saying you can make money on these digital objects. Like if you make a real nice piano and people want that in their home, you know, they'll pay you for that. And I think that's cool. You got a little economy going in there. Folks can make a little money, sit at home. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love that. And you ain't got to go brave the weather and get mad before you get to work because of the traffic. That's all I'm saying. This is Startup by Aux Jack. Startup. What an appropriate song for a show like this. This is ATL Flow, Altspace Radio. I'm your DJ, JoeSneaker. More shout outs. Okay. Shout out to Chris 50 Knowles. Shout out to Fatty 444. Shout out to Kaju Joe and Oliver Roland. What's up? Pepper Potts 2020. Shout out to Poe. You know, Poe be out there all the time. Poe. And she supports people too. That's what I like about Poe. Shout out to Princess Bev, Candy Cane, and my man Simon. Shout out to Simon. All out there right now in Altspace VR. Yeah. Right now, VR is not that big. I'm trying to let y'all know because you can throw an event and nobody show up, or 3 people show up, or 4, or you go online and you're trying to find something to do and you find out the most popular room only has 10 people in it. No, we're talking 8 billion people on the planet, maybe 9 billion. This thing is not that big. Like I said, everybody can't get a headset. They want a headset. Now, once the price comes down below $299, you're going to see an influence. You're going to see a flow of folks coming in. And then some people going to be trying to play catch up. And mustard too. You're going to be playing mustard and ketchup. Everybody eats steak. You eat hot dogs. Mustard and ketchup. Okay, steak. This is steak. Alexa Bruce. I see one more person popped on. VRology. VRology. Give him a shout out to he or she. Hey, you don't know. That's the beauty of VR. Be whoever you want to be. Do your thing. Float your own boat. That's what I'm talking about. All right. If you love the broadcast, like I said, go ahead and subscribe. Please hit a like and click that bell. I'm going to schedule these for in the mornings because I like to get this done first thing. A lot of stuff's fresh on my mind, and it's a good thing to talk first thing in the morning. And then what I do when I want to listen to the shows, I usually listen to these shows while I'm driving, put my phone on YouTube, come out through the Bluetooth speakers in the car, sound like regular radio to me. Or I also play songs while sitting on my back porch on a beautiful day, enjoying a nice cool drink. So, like I said, live life, not drama. Drama's not real. It's just crying with words inserted. Some of those words could be good words, but lots of times they ain't. So, there you go. Let's do Space Moons by Just Normal, because we all want to be normal. I don't know. Some folks like to poke their head up every now and again. I apologize to the Diamond Max Experience for your banner ending up sideways on my feed. I'm so upset about that. See if I can fix that. Yeah, I see some people on there all the time, and they're not there right now. But I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to some of the crew out there, right? Maddie Boy, shout out to Maddie Boy. See, I shouldn't even be doing this, because before I get down to everybody, the show will be over with. So, shout out to Millie, Molly Pop, Waffles, Mama Kimmy, Marsha K. I see. Yeah, there's Tony Stark. I mean, it's just, so many names out there. And I'm looking at the pictures and the profiles, and that's where I'm getting the names from. So, okay, DJ Blake Relic, who is our star DJ. He's the one that's reliable. I see him around Altspace all the time. You need a DJ, my man, be there. He be there. Shout out to Avon Boy and Reese Cup, Blade Relic, Black Sands, Black Cherry. There's Cassandra. Like I said, it's just, Shabugi. C.O. Tina Den. I just met her. She's out there with Principal PSD. Shout out to Principal again. He came through the studio the other day. That was just so cool. I'm in there working on getting things together for the show, and he just popped through. So what I decided to do, if it becomes a problem, I'll close it off. But whenever I'm broadcasting live from the studio, I'm gonna leave the studio door open so you can come visit and watch the show on the set live. Now, you won't be able to get in to the set because, you know, you got to put your stage blocker on. They got people that want to just come through and just, you know, they just want to jump in front of the camera and go, ah. I've seen it. Y'all seen those news bloopers when them guys on the street and somebody just jumps in front of the camera, or somebody behind the news reporter decide they want to strip and gyrate on live TV. Man, I just don't want that on my set. It would be very distracting, at the least. That's all I'd say about it. It would be very distracting. This is Roger That by DJ Denz. See a couple of things that I want to attend this today if I can. There's just so many events, man. You got a headset with a 2-hour battery life, okay? Or you can plug your head into AC. I'm like, really? We got VR Europe. VR Days Europe. And the ACM Interactive Surfaces and Spaces Conference. Now that sounds like something interesting to me. Because like I said, it shows that the technology is moving forward. where people are actually meeting up and trying to figure this thing out. So, and we're talking around the world. We're not just talking about in the United States or where you stay. This is everywhere. We got world tours today at 4 o'clock. Now the world tours, this time they're going to be covering the holiday worlds. So if you were like me and you favored all these holiday worlds that you plan to visit to get yourself in the holiday spirit, and you found out that they were gone, well, they're going to take you around to some that are still there. And which means that, hey, you may have a bunch of them like I do. I got at least 3 or 4 of them saved up because I'm doing the Christmas special right now. But when you go out with her, you definitely find some new. Well, it's a them. It's a her and a he. The holiday tours. It says here, holiday tours. Holiday World Tours. These are from Educators in VR World Builders Tour. And it is, I don't see a host name. I'm still learning how to read these bulletins. But it says, today, join the world's team for a fascinating tour and discussion on building holiday-themed virtual worlds in AltspaceVR to celebrate the upcoming holidays and the annual holiday storytelling events. So, if you're doing something for the holidays in AltspaceVR and you need some extra props or something's not there and you can't get a hold to a world builder, there's also a different way to get into that. I believe I'm going to have to do a brief news because I can show visuals on here, but it has to be, the whole show would have to be like visuals and slides. Otherwise, you might miss what the important part is on that. So I think I'm going to do the news and have them point out what you have to do to get your kits and things now, because things have changed in AltspaceVR. Yes, they have. Just to say the least. This is Respect Me by Toby Traynter. We're doing hip hop today. Couple more announcements out there. We have the Gemini Club coming online tonight, 11 o'clock. Working backwards, we got open mic night, starts at 10. There's the HUSL Studio Tour, 8:30. Storytime Wednesday starts at 8:30. And if you want to draw something. The Draw Something competition is tonight at 8 o'clock. We also have Group. They just call themselves Group. 8 o'clock tonight. Software Developer Kit Meetup. 7 p.m. tonight. So if you're interested in, like I said, the money, you may want to check in with them people. So that's what I have for today. This is ATL Flow, AltspaceVR Radio. I am your host, DJ JoeSneaker. Till next time, y'all.